Well, we're here with Gabriella. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and maybe a little about this book that you've written?
Hi, I'm Gabriella Orza. I'm born in Romania, and I come in the state 9 years ago. I study back there art, so I have master degree in visual art, and it's been a long journey.
Yeah.
Lord, God put in my heart to write a book. It was just a dream, so I've been praying maybe up to a year before I meet Sabrina 3 years ago. I just drive down to a church, and I've been looking and praying to God to show me the way or what He wants me to do. So it was very exciting because I just put the radio on and I heard about Zoe Life and Sabrina, and I get the phone number and I called. So this is how things happen. And then I met Sabrina and I told her, I showed her my paintings, and I share with her my dreams and my ideas, and she was very, very impressed and excited. And you know, it's great when you find people when God puts people in your way that they can encourage you and they can believe in you. This is great. So this is the way I start dreaming and actually start writing and illustrating my own book. So,
well, tell me a little bit about your book.
My book is for the little kids.
Yeah, what is it called?
It's called The Little Seed. Well, the idea is I read a folk story, Jewish folk story that told about the little baby coming in the world that have a guardian angel. And I thought, you know, it would be great if I can put this story in Bible perspectives, and I just can make it my own and just speak the truth about God and Jesus, and also share with the kids who they really are. They are important for God. So every little baby is like coming in the world with a little seed, and with a destiny from God. And this is the whole idea. So I don't want really to go with a taboo like words and trying to just talk about God. I want to talk about God just simply possible, simple, very simple truth.
Right.
So my paintings also, my illustration, I want the illustration to talk about God's truth and God.
So it's really a heart for children that you have?
Yes.
To really inspire them and get them to know the goodness and love of God while they're young. And maybe by the grace of God preserve them from a lot of the aftermath of lives that were built incorrectly.
Yeah, this is amazing. I think this is God's dream. So and I say, you know what, God, this seems like more than I can do, but with you, I all things are possible. Even if I never write in English and I never thought I'm gonna write, well, Lord puts people in my life that help me, encourage me.
So what would your dream be? What do you hope that these books and these writings will accomplish?
Well, I hope that many kids will be saved for God's kingdom and for God's glory. And I hope many kids will find themselves, they have value and they are loved by God, and they've been created with a purpose.
Good.
So this is my dream, and I also dream to have a long series of the book with this baby boy, or can be any baby girl that have any one of us have a guardian angel. So this is gonna be a series about a baby and an angel that tells story. The angel will tell a story to this baby in all these series of books that I plan to write. And in a way of others gonna say things about the truth of God. So it's gonna reveal more about God teaching, but it's more like a very simple way of saying God true.
Right. It's a way that actually captures the imagination of children.
Yes.
That can make them dream that, when I look out in this world, I read this book and it makes me dream that there's another world that's operating behind the scenes with a God who loves me and who's for me and is watching out for me. And it can give them that kind of seed, as you said, to really come to know God personally and to live a life for His glory.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is my hope too, that will be people that don't know God, will be people of different religion, different, so they would just gonna pick up the book, reading the story to their kids, and they just gonna find out about God. So I want to speak about God indirectly through the picture.
That's wonderful.
The word.
Now, you said you're also an artist, you do paintings.
Yes, I do oil acrylic paintings.
Can you tell me a little bit about what your paintings are about? I am very, very colorful artist, so more like a Fauvist kind of style, very expressive, and I'm more like a figurative expressionist artist. I want to express my feelings and whatever my conviction or the truth about life or my experience of life through my paintings. So, and that's why I use a lot of symbols, which my paintings are, a lot of my paintings tell about the wedding. So wedding is a symbol of the coming Christ. So the church in the Bible is the bride. So it's just a way of saying about God, but actually I want to put that like in everyone's life, so they just gonna ask, what do you want? What then means, Now let me ask you a question. I won't tell you what city that I visited, but I went to the museum, and you can guess it was the Museum of Modern Art, and there was kind of like a canvas like this, and there was like that green dot, but theirs was actually black. If you look at this picture here, let's see if I can zoom in and catch it. Nah, you can't even see it on the video, but they're calling that art. It had a name, something like isolation. How does your art compare to art like that?
Well, I think the visual art today is going to extreme. So, and I believe that every artist is expressing himself in a process of art. So if you are empty, you cannot show anything. So
right.
Of course, you're isolated if you don't have God. You feel isolated.
And if you look at that, the effect on you, maybe it will stimulate your mind, but it won't move you. It won't encourage. It won't uplift. It doesn't. You don't look at that and say, wow, that's really beautiful. I really appreciate the beauty. It's more like, I appreciate how heady it is. But your art is actually beautiful. It's just by looking at it, it could brighten somebody's day.
Yeah, thank you.
In fact, it's those pictures right there, right?
Yeah.
This is some of Gabriella's art. Right there, what are we seeing, Gabriella? Right on that picture. What is that?
Roommates, they're waiting for the groom to come, which is the symbol of Jesus. So
these are bridesmaids. Bridesmaids waiting for the groom to come, and that groom is like Jesus. And this is a symbol of what?
Wedding in heaven.
A wedding in heaven. Let's take a closer look. You can see. And if you look at this, you can see the incredible detail. And when you pull back, you see how pretty these are. See, look at that detail. And over, well, let's look at this one right here. What do we have here?
Here is the same, the church with the symbol of the bride, which is the church, and the bridegroom, no? And then here is like the Mary and baby, like the prophecy that Mary's going to have.
It's like the prophecy of a baby, the baby Jesus. And over here, what do you have?
Same, like inspiration from a Jewish wedding.
A Jewish wedding here.
Where they used to have this like cover to the top.
And over here, there's, what do we have here?
Like angels.
And here's another one down here.
This is will be like a rapture.
Like the rapture to heaven.
Actually, almost everyone has like the horse and the bride,
and
in the chariot.
And then here we've got, again, you see the very Jewish influence of the wedding here.
Yes.
And the same themes, and
the Christ like a horse.
What was that one?
Like the Christ body on a cross, like
the Christ body on a cross. And then we can see there's a few more back here.
This is like more like a symbol of coming up from the baptism, so coming back to life. It's like almost crossing the death.
Crossing from death to life. Okay.
That's why it's just schematic. Some figures are just schematic.
And here's a picture of the little seed.
Yeah, the book.
Great. Thank you very much.